there's a lot of wide open ground between us and that bombed out building.
Sounds good. I say we just kind of stick in the death lane on the right side of the dirt road.
Roger, yeah, the deflay on the dirt road disappears as you cross the MSR there, though. It's, then you're actually at, there is no deflay on any side of that hill, from what it looks like.
And Justice is back.
Yeah. You'll either teleport us back or you'll just let us do our thing. So.
Well, I'll just
lines.
go a little bit slower. Yeah. Just because this thing is very susceptible to damage.
Yeah. And we're about to cross into enemy lines.
Alright, I'm going to just stop here before crossing the hill. Let's have a quick look-see look. Come fucking get me. Just join fucking Discord.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm creeping up.
Yep. I'm going to be on your right side, 5 o'clock.
Copy. And prone position. Taking a quick scan of this fucking building built up area here to our left.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
night vision on.
Oh, did you give me night vision in this kit?
There should have been. That kit had everything you needed.
DVS 14s are there. Ew.
You made them.
True. The village appears to be empty. Lots of lights on, but no traffic of any type.
Some bright ass lights. I can't tell if that's street lights or if that's friggin' vehicle lights shining, because that vehicle's over there somewhere.
Well, I don't see any street light poles. Is that where that target was?
I believe that's where it was. I think it was in front of that 2-story house, but I think it was facing the other way.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's might be blocked by the wall.
said he had to relog because he couldn't get out of the vehicle. He couldn't
Fucking
TP out.
Zeus.
He couldn't TP out, apparently. I thought he could TP out and
Huh.
then just arrest himself.
Well, that kind of.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad for that.
Yeah. Alright. Shall we get moving?
Yeah.
Back to the vehicle. Did you take damage?
Nope.
I thought I heard you groan as you got on. I was confused for a second.
No, it's probably just a small tear.
Oh,
That's a rock.
Oh, okay. Well, we got hull damage, so there's that.
And I got head damage.
I didn't take damage from that, interesting. It must have hit me.
Big fucking vehicle there. Some sort of like
It's like
a
a
carbine
harvester
harvester.
or something. Really? That's a gap there. Damn, everything fucking hurts in this map. Jesus. So we're just gonna park this here. Alright.
I'm just gonna search this building here real quick.
Yep.
Clear. And the damage area is clear. Secure.
Okay.
One man coming up.
Flashlight, turn on mag light so I can see my. There we go. We need to head. I guess the first thing we're doing is we're just gonna head up to that cluster of trees up front. Let me actually get my thermals on, see if there's anything in there.
Oh, you know, I just realized
What's that?
you cannot use your secondary optic when you got the thermal scope on.
Ah.
Didn't
You
know.
can't switch to it, or it just blocks it.
It blocks it. Didn't think of that.
Alright, so we're going to make our way southwest to... actually, we're going to make our way straight west to Hill Feature 390. So that's over there, the rock formation. Move this over, by the way. There we go. There we go. Now it's on T instead of Y. Yep. So we're going to make our way west to the rock formation.
Yep.
Zero 061, got your line clear, over.
Wrong radio. Wow.
Not what?
I heard you on the Recce net when you responded to him.
Isn't that what he was on?
If he was, I didn't hear him. You sure he didn't contact you on
Oh, hold on.
117?
Oh, I think it's on the 152.
Yeah.
610, got you loud and clear, over.
Got some sort of bunker type structure on the north side of the hill, base of the rocks.
Zero 6-1. I have you loud and clear. Over. Six one, Roger. Suggest a TPM to our Vic 2 hide. Then we'll give him directions from there up. Over.
If you can't see it, it is 040075 lone building.
What was the grid of that?
040075.
Oh, no, I couldn't hear what he said. 6-1. Say again. Over. I can't talk when I'm in the map. I fucking hate that.
You can't? I can.
I cannot.
Interesting. It might be because of your keybind, specific keybind causing it. Yeah, it's 040075. That's our Vic 2 hide.
That grid is 040075. Over.
And since we have 3 people, could you ask him to replace the quad bike with an M-Razor?
Yeah.
I'll go back and meet him.
6-1, Roger. Also, now that because we're 3 packs, can you replace that quad bike? Over.
Quad bike's been replaced by M-Razor, just waiting for Van Winkle to arrive.
Oh, hi there. How you doing?
Hello, join off meet. And we're making our way west back to Edward's position. Make sure you're on channel 9, Recce Net. Friendly's on your 7 o'clock.
Good afternoon there, Van Winkle.
Sorry we
How
left
you
you
doing?
behind. He was late and was like, we're just going to go ahead and get out here and get started. So if you're talking, I don't hear you.
I'm not saying anything.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. So we're making our way up the hill so we get eyes on the town. There is a
Oh,
bunker.
you wanted me to check out that bunker?
Yeah, so there's a bunker on the north side base of the rocks. I'm not seeing anything on thermals, but there is a building there of some sort.
Yep, seen. It's a pretty big building.
Is it a bunker or just a house?
Looks
I
like a
think
massive, like World War II style bunker.
Yeah, if you look at the right of it, it's got that little lip, you know, like where the vent
Machine
is for
Gunners
shooting out.
movie.
Yeah, I saw the fuse box on it. That's all I could really see.
Yeah, so to the right of the fuse box by about 60 meters, you can see a clean cut in the concrete where like the old MG42s and shit would sit.
Yeah, yeah, seen. Alright, so we'll make our way up towards the fuse box, and then we'll see if we can find our way inside, see if there's anything there.
Yeah, Pete. I can see myself fucking up the call sign 3 or 4 times.
If it makes you feel any better, I call ourselves 6'2" all the damn time. Faz has had to get on me a couple times because I have him doing the wrong call sign.
I'm just very close to saying Slayer all the time, that's all. But 6'2", yeah, that brings back memories.
Left side clear. Double doors torn off the hinges. Moving to the left side of the building.
Roger.
Hallway right, doorway left of that hallway. I don't see anything in there so far. Moving up to the corner of the building.
Copy, I can move in with him, but I'll be down to a handgun. Also, I'll hold the outside security if you want.
I'm right behind you.
Alright, clear right.
2 set.
Fine left.
You really should have that thing. Your suppressed rifle, so if we do engage, they're not going to hear it.
Well, I'd rather kill them than quietly die. But nothing in here anyway.
Bunker clear.
Roger.
There's nothing in there.
Copy.
This is facing north. Okay, so mark this on the map. Empty bunker facing north.
I have a feeling going around the right side here might not be an option. I think it's a cliff down into the ocean.
Okay. Yeah, we're probably going to go left around this. Scanning the hilltop to the southeast with thermals. I'm not picking up any heat sigs. Got eyes on the church to our south. No thermal signatures in or around it. Got a large plume of smoke southwest bearing 219 in the defilade.
Roger, seen. There's also a multi-story church steeple there that has clear line of sight of us as well. Over.
Seen. I don't see anything within the steeple. We're going to bound up across this opening. We're going to stay in the defilade. I'm going to bound up about 20 meters, followed by Edwards, then Van Winkle.
Radio's bugging. It might be best for me to stay with Edwards so you can communicate.
Set.
Roger, moving. Van Winkle is following as well. Oh, hold on. Helicopter.
Helicopter north side over the water. That appeared to be a transport helo.
Roger. Also had weapons, look like rocket pods.
Confirming rocket pods.
You're going to double time it here.
Move time now.
Leapfrogging past you, just into the defilade here. Oh no.
I'm going to push up to the bush front right. Once I get there, push up to the large bush past that.
Copy.
Set.
Moving.
There we go, let's go. Cross behind you.
Set. I do not have eyes over the ridge.
Moving up to your position. We'll move to the next set of bushes at the end of the ridge.
Roger, once you're there, we'll move up to you.
Set.
Moving.
In the bush off to your left. Or right, sorry.
Again. Stop dashing. God damn it.
Okay there.
Okay. Still don't see anything at the church, nor do I see anything to the left, although we are in defilade, so I can't confirm. We're just going to dash across together, hit the dirt every 30 meters or so and hold.
Copy, 30 meters hold.
Move time now.
There's another helicopter behind us.
Helicopter.
Stay low, don't move.
Another one off to the right of that.
Two of them.
Say again, 2 times. Yeah, eyes on 2 times helicopters. One with running lights, one without.
Perimeter looks like they're coming back for a second sweep. They appear to be flying off out to the ocean now.
Scene. Get up and move. Move time now. Moving.
Vehicle.
I hear what might be some light sporadic fire kind of behind us.
Could be friendly forces engaging enemy. And please put that shotgun away. If they hear that, those helicopters are going to be right on top of us. Church is clear. Moving up to the rocks.
Alright, Van Winkle. You wanted to hold out behind us here?
Oh, okay.
I just don't want to fill this gap with too many people.
Yeah.
And because I've got the long scope, might make it a little bit better. What the fuck
I've
is
got
that?
single patrol moving north up the main road, center of town. Correction, it's a larger patrol. They just turned to the east on the off-road.
Roger, seen. Also, I have possible 2 times VIX. One looks to be confirmed BMP. Bearing 200 from my position, approximately a kilometer out.
Alright. Bearing 204, rooftop. Sandbags on the rooftop, 1 times man armed in the entrenched position.
Roger, seen. Actually, a lot of those buildings have big fortifications built up on them.
Transports and fuel trucks bearing 208 past the sandbags on the roof.
Seen. Yeah, 2 times transports, 1 times fuel truck.
Say again the position of that BMP, by the way.
I'm hearing gunshots off to our north, probably about 500, 600 meters.
Copy. That BMP is bearing 200. It's in front of a 2-story building with sandbags on the upper and lower floor. There's also a 1-story building / garage just to the back left of it with multiple sandbags on its roof, basically turning the building into a fortification. There's 1 times headlight peeking through the wall.
I think that light you're seeing is the campfire there. Let me get thermals, see if I can make sure. I think that's a barrel that's on fire. Yeah, I believe that's a barrel and 3 men standing there.
Oh, they're standing there. Okay, it looks like they were forming, like they're kind of sitting there with their arms kind of crossed.
No, they're standing there around a campfire. So let me go ahead and mark
Okay,
that.
copy. Then there's another light bearing 205, edge of town, in front of the building that is in front of the big giant church. 1 light poking through the trees.
I got eyes on the light, but I can't make out what's causing it. We may have to shift to another point. All these buildings are just heavily fortified with sandbags.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to mark everything as being fortified. I'm just going to mark the stuff where I see enemies on them. But I will just point out during the Recce debrief that pretty much all the buildings are just fortified with sandbags in some capacity.
Okay. The supermarket building.
Scene.
Yeah. It looks like it may be possibly their headquarters. It looks like there's a bunch of computers and stuff set up inside.
Okay. Is that a
So
dude
possible
standing to the
headquarters.
left of the front door, or is that just stuff?
I believe that's just stuff.
Okay. Let me see if I can get so let me get this 3-man group that's at the campfire marked. 0322. Is Van Wickle still watching our 6? Make sure nothing sneaks up on us.
Yeah, I'm hearing gunshots, probably about 600 meters to our north.
0636. See if I can get eyes on
Okay.
where this patrol is. I think this patrol is circling that square around
Hold on.
the.
So, bearing 201 outside of the main village where there's super bright lights,
Mm-hmm.
there's a 1x enemy MLRS.
At the gas station?
I don't think it's a gas station. It's not in the town. It's past the town. There's a lot of bright light, like one big ass bright light.
Oh, way out there. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 1x MLRS.
Yeah, that is an MLRS. That is 0301 0587. 1x MLRS. Okay.
The building in front of it might also have stuff. It doesn't really look like a traditional Arma 3 building inside. Looks like there's a bunch of stone walls running perpendicular to the main wall.
Oh, we got a patrol 600 meters out, walking into town up the main road, heading south. Looks to be a 3-man group.
Copy. We also have one guy that is providing, looks like, security around this one house. Looks like he's got a backpack on him, backpack radio. Bearing 201. Reference of bright light in the middle of the buildings.
201, bright light next to the church.
Negative, more to the right. The main road that's coming into the town. Keep going straight up from there. There's a bright light.
Yes.
More to your right. They're right there. There's the sandbags next to the building. Archway doorway with 2 square windows.
You guys seen that helicopter?
Not seeing it. No.
210 hovering about 75 meters over the town.
Helicopter hovering over the
Oh,
town.
seen. Oh,
That
looks like he's landing.
appears to be.
KA-52?
That is a different type of helicopter than the ones that buzzed us earlier.
That is a troop carrier with full complement of soldiers inside.
Yeah, it's a KA.
Approximately 12 men.
Okay, that's the center of town.
Seems to be moving off target. No, I think he's just trying to find a place to land.
Yeah. Oh, crash!
There he is.
Crash!
Landing.
Explode!
Oh, he's in front of the town.
He is. Get an actual bearing on that. Or not bearing, grid reference. See what comes out of this thing. Oh, they all just fell to their death out of the sky.
They all just died.
I love ARMA. I love
they are
ARMA.
all back up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 men.
It's on 4 men, 5 men.
5 men, possibly 6 men. It might be a special ops team.
I think their squads are 5 men, if I'm not mistaken.
Copy.
0311 065.
They all have nods.
Okay.
All have nods. Most have backpacks, and they've got looks like regular Kalashnikov weapons as well as light machine guns.
Okay.
Looks like they're regrouping. Doesn't look like the standard uniform like the rest of them. Rest of the guys are dark. Guys seem to be a brighter color.
All right, I'm switching out of my vectors to go to thermal, see if I spot anything else that's...
Yeah, I'm gonna call those possible special forces Russian Spetsnaz.
Okay.
Their weapons are fully tricked out. With it also looks like ACOGs and shit on them.
Sounds good.
And those 5 or 6 man squad, whatever it was, they broke up. There's 2 that went into the town, 3 that went towards that light that's being covered by the bush.
I think that light that's being covered by the bush is another fire because I see smoke coming off of that area in thermals.
Okay, copy.
So that's probably another group of 3 to 5 guys circling that bush, that barrel fire. Can you see the road leading into town well? Do you see anything on there that looks like mines or anything?
Let me scan. No, I don't see anything on there that looks like could be
Okay.
dangerous.
I'm looking to our southeast. I'm not seeing any anything on the hilltop to our southeast. I would like to fall back on the other side of these rocks, circle around, see if I can get on this other set of rocks to our south. And then if we can do that, get eyes onto the town from there and on the main road, then we can get out.
All right, sounds good. Yellow cloverleaf back.
Oh, stuck on a rock. There we go.
You mark this pause as a possible outpost.
Observation point,
Or
yeah.
1-1.
But I think the important.
Oh, we got another
Where is that
helicopter
from?
coming into the town.
Careful about silhouetting yourself, dude. They do have night vision. Let's see what they drop off.
I don't think they dropped anything yet.
There, yeah, I'm looking at them in
descending.
thermals to.
Looks to be about the same thing. Another full grouping of men. Fuck, I lost them.
I'm looking at them.
I'm not seeing that.
1, 2. Looks like that helicopter's actually landing. His rotors are turning off, so he might have actually landed. So let me get the actual grid ref on that one. Shit, I lost it when I freaking. Bearing 212. All right. Rotors are spooling back up. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 5-man team that offloaded from that.
So that's an additional plus 10.
Yeah. That was 1 kilometer out. Grid reference 029, 061. One time, 5 times. Inf dropped by transpo kilo. Alright, yeah, we're going to fall back. We're going to make our way to the next outcropping so we can get a different angle on this town.
Yep.
Boss OP. Alright. That is possible OP. Get down. We have got a... I've got eyes on a second bunker complex, 019, top of the hill, manned with infantry inside. Get the actual... 043, 067. So enemies are at pick to phase.
Yeah, I'm not seeing those targets.
There's one guy left side, that's all I see, but he is there with a rifle.
Copy.
Facing west. And okay. Yeah, it's hard to see him. But I had the thermals on when I looked that way, and I spotted his heat signature there. I can't tell if that's a sniper rifle or not. It looks like it's got a big optic on it, but I can't tell this.
Oh, okay, I kind of make out his head now. Head and shoulders, I can't make out much more than that.
Yeah, I can see up to like his belly button. His belly button's over the wall. But beyond that, I can't make out anything else. So that's about 800 out, 900 out. So gotta be careful as we circle around. We may not be able to get to these rocks, depending.
Yeah, if we can stay in this low, we should be all right from them.
That helicopter is just hovering way out in the distance to the south over the trees, probably about 1 to 2 kilometers out. Not seeing any enemies on the hilltop that we're approaching. I don't know who he's talking to, but
Pardine. Oh, enemy mortar. Bearing 218 from my pause underneath the water tower.
say again.
Bearing 218 underneath the water tower. Just above the white wall. There's a mortar. Enemy manned mortar.
Seeing, wow, good eyes. Very good eyes. Let me mark that real quick. 0305 0637.
also an enemy machine gunner. Where the cargo trucks and the fuel trucks are, with the building with the circular sandbags on the roof. In the garage, 1x PKM.
Eyes on. PKM inside of that. Okay. All right, we'll keep moving to this rock outcrop.
Yep. I'll leapfrog past you about
Oh
50
shit,
meters.
T-72.
Where?
256.
Oh, it's
Three
right
of
in the
them.
middle of the road.
4 of them. 4 times T-72s on the road.
Oh shit. Plus 3 men at the fireplace there. And continue upwards about another 20 meters. Crouched, or belly, I should say.
Okay, got 4 times T-72s marked. We've also got a 3-man camp. Actually, we need to get back. We've only got 30 minutes to get back to the base. We're not going to have time to get to the outcropping.
Fuck.
Yeah. So let them know we've got eyes on a bunch of targets, but we're making our way back to our Vic Hide.
Copy. 061 message over. 6-1, we got eyes on multiple targets within the city as well as an outlying set of buildings. We're RTB at this time. Over. 6-1, thanks out. Alright, let's break it down. Always hit the wrong button because of gray zone.
Just keep an eye out for these helicopters as we make our way back. We'll move to this hilltop to our immediate east, get eyes on the area leading up to the town, and then we're going to head out. top northeast. Just avoided thermals moving up to the trees. Got nothing on thermals from south to north. We're going to start making our way north to the Vic Hide. Eyes on our M racer. I'm not seeing anything around it, so I don't think they found it.
This ram that just fucking lit up the sky.
Whoever's driving, basically, I want you to go north of St. Jean. Once you get north of St. Jean, just get onto the main road and get us back to base. You can start getting stuff transferred over to side chat.
North to St. Jean. The St. Jean here. Yeah.
Yeah. So once we're north of St. Jean, if I can find us on the map, there we go. Just keep going. Yeah, the road's right in front of us. So once you get to the main road, just hook a left. Road 30 meters. Left turn here. So just stay on this road until you come to a T intersection. When you hit the T intersection, take a left and we'll be at the airbase.
This T intersection?
No, main road T intersection. So just keep, just stay on this road until you get to like an actual, sorry, not T intersection, four-way intersection, my bad. So once you start seeing a bunch of buildings, that'll be St. Louis, or St. Louis, I'm not sure. In the middle of St. Louis is the left turn. So you would say roughly what, 50% or more of these guys have night vision?
I almost 70 and up.
70 and up. Probably go to yelling if you want, so I can hear you better.
I'm hearing indirect fire to our northeast and east.
Coming up on left turn, 800 meters.
Do we have friendly forces shelling right now, or what?
I don't know. You did contact.
True.
I see tracers going in the air. Airbase entrance. If you want to go ahead and just contact them, we're approaching the airbase 3 times speed using the razor.
0, this is 6-1, message over. Just an advisory, 3-time friendly returning to base in a M-Razor. Should be there approximately 1 mic over. So we just keep going this way?
Yeah. Just stay on the main road.
Where do we turn in here?
It's
Glad to see you back, mates.
I think.
Right?
I thought. They already moved the vehicles out of the. They already moved the tanks out. I think they already moved the tanks out. So yeah. Oh no, here they are.
No, okay, there's the M109.
I didn't realize it was that deep in. I thought it was close to the entrance. There we go.
British tankers while parading around.
Excellent. So engine off. Get out. Okay. Night vision
Hello,
off.
gentlemen.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Justice.
How are you?
How's the recce?
It actually went really well. Sorry we left without you, but it's like we didn't know when he was going to get here, and we wanted to go on and get out there and start going.
Yeah, I was sorry. I was driving back. I got back at exactly 3:30. I'm like, okay, we'll start in like a minute or two. And I saw you guys already left, and then tied me up and put me on a fucking ATV.
I thought you could teleport off of it and,
I
and free
couldn't
yourself.
relog. I tried everything. It wouldn't let me.
That's my fault then. I thought for sure you could teleport off and
I was screaming at TeamSpeak, "Go fucking get me out of this shit!" And I look on Zeus. No, sorry, I look on Discord. I see you're not even at the base. I'm like, fuck. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was very fun
Yep.
actually.
Let's just say helicopters no like to listen.
No, we watched them like circle over us a few times, and it's like, okay, as long as we don't move, they won't see us unless Justice is being
Well,
a dick.
technically, I can tell you why, because AF reported in. Yeah, it looks like they dropped about 2 squads to the just north of the harbor, like the town of Gossi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got wiped the fuck out by an AF squad. I sent 2 squads of VDV to 1 AF, and yeah, the VDV got wiped out.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, that's why those helicopters were flying over you.
Yeah. We heard some like IDF and machine gun fire, but we wasn't sure what it was exactly. So
Yeah, it was that.
yeah.
AF's in a fucking fight. We've been taking sporadic fire, mortar, and artillery from the front lines. CRAM's been dealing with them though.
Yeah. Well, we'll wait for Stoddard and the rest of the people to get here before we do our thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and change my kit out to my spotter kit, and then.
I moved around a lot, but I was born in, west Yorkshire. But yeah,
Hey O'Neill, how do you use the grenade launcher?
Say again.
How do you use the grenade launcher?
You just press F until it switches to grenade launcher.
Ah, okay, thank you.
It's basically your fire mode, single shot, semi full auto, and then grenade launcher.
Ah.
Oh.
Something go boom?
Something went boom to our immediate southeast.
Yeah, we've been, like I said, we've been taking sporadic fire. The CRAM's been getting most of them, but not all.
Yeah.
That's sporadic. Okay.
So maybe we need to spread out a little bit.
No, because it's more likely that one of us will die. If we all stay in the same place, then we're a harder target to hit, right?
I am confident that they won't strike inside the base.
10 seconds later. Mass
6 seconds
Kaz,
later,
Mass
everyone-
Kaz.
One day. Looks like Faz is loading in. Oh, looks like he has loaded in.
Yeah, apologies about that. I thought for sure you could teleport off the damn thing for yourself.
Dog, I was just cheesed. I just went to go get cucumbers and like some fucking bread. That's all I went to go do, and I come back. I'm like, oh, looks like I'm trapped.
But yeah, we sit there like, okay, it's 3:30. He's not here. I messaged him. You know, you and me, let's just go. He'll either teleport us back or he'll let us keep going. So
I'll let you guys just keep fucking going. I was like, you guys are already there.
team management. I'm gonna make Van Winkle can lead the squad, and then I will make Edwards the leader, so that actually Edwards can take leader and then rename it what he needs to. So
What's going on?
Van Winkle, you can lead the squad and join your guys, whoever you need to.
What's the password?
The password
Melon.
is, double-lot buck.
Fair enough.
Melon.
Uh-huh.
Oh, by the way, we have some.
I can never. Are you Stalker or is
I'm
that the
watching
helicopter?
Faz. I'm not sure if he's looking for me, if he's just walking around.
I'm Slayer.
Slayer. I can never remember. So let me rename this to Slayer. Oh, you already. Okay, you took it. All right.
I usually don't have my own thing because I'm usually always tied to 1-1. But
Ah, okay.
Oh, did you? Oh, hey. Did I get? Oh. Oh, I need to fucking turn off my wallpaper. My frames are suffering.
It's not the wallpaper.
My shitty PC, I know.
No, I mean like everybody else is having the same frame tank from something.
I'm currently sitting about 50 frames myself.
Yeah, I'm sitting at 30, which is rare for me.
The guys to the left of me are all saying the same thing. There's some.
It might be all the lights inside.
It
Yeah,
seems like
I'll-
it's intermittent.
yeah, because as soon as I turn,
Whoever said something, I didn't hear anything you said there.
The frame drops are intermittent.
Yeah,
you
you're
go.
probably better off removing the lights and then putting down the Zeus module light.
Yeah, I'll do that just to see if that could be the issue.
Hey, frames just went up to 45.
my frame counter doesn't work. Why? Hello.
Let there be light. If we weren't visible to IDF, we sure as hell are now.
Who knows? Man, Van Winkle, you look like you've seen some shit.
Yeah, I was on the Rule 34.
Oh god, let me
forum,
just walk away now. I hear
and
Rule
let's
34.
just
I'm
say
going.
I have absolutely seen some stuff.
I was not expecting that answer.
At least he didn't say 4chan. So.
Yeah, 4chan. I was on 8chan.
Oh
Remember
god.
8chan? Oh yeah.
Is 4chan even still around?
I know they got hacked big time and like released all the moderators' emails,
Sorry.
and
then,
they
like,
found
most of
out a
them were,
bunch
like,
of the moderator
.gov
emails were actually government emails.
Yeah. This is hilarious. The Fed is running 4chan.
Oh,
Center.
Justice.
Yes,
Do you have anywhere specifically you want to do the Recce debrief when all parties are ready?
You can go in the office room to the left, or you can go behind the vehicles, one of the two.
Okay. We'll get as far away from the arsenals as possible, so we're not talking over everybody else. So.
Fair enough. So head to the south, just past the vehicles, then.
Yeah. With me.
Oh yeah. You still sick?
Yeah. This is day 9.
That's rough.
They're coming.
Yeah, we'll just do our debrief here. I love how the waggle is the way to identify each other.
No way, is it?
Someone waggles, you waggle
Oh my
back.
Oh hey, the 152s aren't restricted. Like.
Alright, let me check my kit. So I got the spotting scope, the SSWT, micro dagger, Kestrel, vector. Just need to put my night vision on, since it will be a nighttime op.
I don't know how they're going to want to run it, so I'm just keep my 343 for now.
Are you taking the 517 or are you taking the regular rifle?
Oh, I'm gonna take the DMR.
Okay.
716. I just haven't. I don't know why I didn't.
I do have my UAV terminal, so if we do get drones, I'll have access to that.
Well, we're supposed to have it.
Yeah.
I can't understand why my FPS is not showing up.
So clean.
I like how y'all get 2 medical vehicles under the assumption you're definitely going to lose one.
No, we just always get to.
Just always judging from inside. Also, I think it's because we don't all fit into one vehicle.
Yeah. I think Morty's working on fixing that, giving y'all like 2 extra seats or something.
Well,
I mean, I'm fine with just taking 2. That way, when one does eventually blow up.
Hey, you're laying sideways. Nice.
It gets worse. Hang on.
That's great. I like that. Wow, you can actually stand up in here fully? Holy shit.
Yeah, and it's armored. Well, it's open like this.
Damn. That's impressive.
I figured out what's causing that though, Asiago. There's a 5th laydown seat that shouldn't be there.
really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
let me
think
drop out of Discord. Might as well.
the medical seat has a ride-in back seat assigned to it, which is why you're lying down instead of sitting up.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, if you select sit in the medic seat, you sit in it. If you sit riding back, that's seat number 1 for the stretchers.
That makes sense.
Good old Chips, Van Winkle, Sander.
Also means in theory it should be a fairly easy fix. Once he gets around to it, just delete that seat.
Are you guys the recce? Are you guys the medics?
Me and
the
Edwards are waiting
medics.
for the rest of the guys inside the bunker here, the barracks here for Recce debrief.
Okay. Have you debriefed yourselves? Like, have you
What do you mean?
have you talked yourselves to see like, hey, we saw this, we did that?
Yeah, we talked about like during the whole thing what we were seeing. Like we were talking to each other the whole time. Like we'd spot something, call it out, and we'd confirm.
You yourselves are good to go then.
Yes.
Okay.
We're just waiting for Stoddard and the rest.
Hi.
Yeah, the recce went well from his perspective.
Okay. I saw in the orders enemy forces MRAPs. Are we talking US style MRAPs or are we talking like BRDM MRAP?
I did not know what they classified the Tiger as. You know, those like utility vehicle or those like transport vehicles.
Hey, O'Neil.
What's up?
Motorized? Okay, my bad. I wasn't sure.
You know how to... So when I run scale as lossless scaling, it makes the game much darker.
Go and look for the HDR setting and lossless scaling and disable it, or enable it if you use HDR.
Well, I don't, and I'm pretty sure it isn't.
Yeah, so there's an HDR setting and lossless scaling you can disable.
It doesn't have windows.
Oh no, my screen's just black.
Yeah. So the Tiger is to the
Yeah,
is to the
HDR support is off.
G-Wagon, as the Humvee is to the
Interesting.
Tiger, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe
That's the only thing that's really ever made it get darker for me is if I had the HDR thing toggled, because I don't use HDR on my monitors or in Windows. So.
What makes it dark no matter what? What the fuck?
I'm dying.
Hey, I see Wilton. It's Wilton. The tactical waggle. Friendly. Friendly.
I had to take my gun out first. Doesn't let you do it without a gun. I had to pick up my son from a birthday party in around an hour.
Okay.
But it's like 20 minutes there and back, so.
Yeah. Well, just so you know, we encountered 3 helicopters. So.
I did see that there were infantry dropped by transport helicopters.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of spots.
Actually.
Stoddard should be coming in a moment. He's finally at his computer.
Okay.
Transport helo with rocket, so that's fun.
Mm-hmm. One had running lights, one did not. So.
Is there a reason you're all fucked up?
We hit a rock during the recce on the way in.
So say you got ambushed? I didn't.
No,
know
we
you
hit a
were doing
rock.
that.
No, not enemy contact. Just
Yeah, contact with a
Contact
very
with the terrain.
immovable object.
Yeah. It was a force of nature.
Fuck, why does it make it dark?
Hi.
I was gonna rob you, but I don't feel like it anymore.
Ah. Of course not. Do you have do you have plans for us?
You're just gonna be assisting 1-1. Depending on numbers, I might have you guys deal with casualties from 1-2 or 1-3.
Okay.
And I'll send up missed reports as if I was them.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Can't wait to shoot him tonight. I need a refresher real quick. Miss stands for what?
Yeah, hang on. Let me
like-
not look through my notes real quick.
Yeah, it's like mode of injury. Mode of injury. Injury.
So what's that little plane sitting over there in the hangar?
I have no clue. Maybe that's your plane.
Do it one more time, please.
I don't know why we got a
One
plane,
sec, I
but
got the app.
it doesn't look like one of ours. But it's in our hangar.
From what I understand, we were in the process of being rotated out for the next group to come in when they attacked. So maybe this is the next group stuff.
What injured them? Like a gunshot, an explosion. What is
They
it?
didn't give us the common decency to get in the air first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Injury description.
Okay.
I also
What's
don't
going
know
on
what we
over
have
here?
over there.
We're waiting for Stoddard for the
Yeah,
debrief.
mode of injury is how we use
Oh,
it.
because I was wondering where Wilton went, so I looked at his I looked at his helmet cam.
Treatment.
Wow, fucking creeper.
Wow.
See,
Right,
Wilton,
special
this is why
forces.
you put a band-aid over your helmet camera so no one can see what you're seeing.
Or just electric tape.
Is it just me, or can no one else hear what Cardine's saying?
He's pretty quiet, but my entire team
Oh,
seems
he's
kind
all
of
like-
quiet today. Like, I
It's
even
all
had
like
trouble
choppy
hearing
for me.
Edwards earlier.
Hold on, let me use my other mic.
Why does it go dark? That fucking bugs me.
Is it because you're wearing sunglasses?
He wears his sunglasses at night.
It's a legitimate question. Ace will darken your screen if you're wearing sunglasses.
Hemorrhaging.
Penetrative wound.
Yeah, penetrative wound. Status, you're unconscious. Allegedly.
Somebody say something so I can
They were
actually
here.
tell which
Oh,
way I
they're
need
in
to turn
there.
the volume knob on my ear set.
Recce?
You have a volume knob just on your headset?
Yeah, so I need to turn it up a little bit so I can hear people better. There we go.
Tango
Yeah.
3111 radio check.
What am I hearing? Oh, I'm on battalion.
You're hearing
Turn out the
battalion
clear
net,
over.
which I should not be hearing.
I mean, you're allowed to hear it.
Yeah, but I got other things I listen to.
Yeah, I have my radios cranked for air to ground and just air. And air to air.
We'll need Starson, Justice.
I'll go get Starson.
We need you inside for briefing time.
Fucking send the messenger, goddamn. Was this World War One?
Oh, right, I need radios, goddammit.
No, just fuck. What radios do you need? I will just do it here. There's an arsenal right outside. Actually, just grab it. Just
Yeah, there's an
Tango
arsenal outside the
31
door.
Alpha,
there's an
1-1
arsenal right there.
Message.
Just grab it from there.
Arsenal, the medics have been using to smuggle drugs.
3111. We intend to do a recce debrief at grid weight 082-100. It's going to be the building just south of the main one. We're going to try and do that in the next 1-2 minutes. If 31 Sunray, oh, never mind, I see him. Hi.
Hi.
Too early.
Yeah.
6 minutes.
I woke up 10 minutes ago.
Oh God, I'm sorry, dog.
I haven't slept, so.
Oh,
Just
skill issue.
Oh, so you'll cancel each other out. Nice.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you're cutting
Let's
out a
go.
lot there, O'Neil.
oh, it was only for you. I was
Fuck
fine
yeah.
for me.
Jesus, boys.
check my Steam stats after midnight. I'll be online gaming.
What the fuck happened to your goddamn face, Andrew?
I always
A
see this guy
rock.
playing Stellaris fucking without me. Like, what are you doing?
Dude, I was playing like heavily modded like Legacy of the fucking Republic. Who else is gonna defeat the Sith Empire?
I don't think you're supposed to use your binoculars from that range, Stoddard. You're very close.
You know.
You're gonna poke your eye out, Stoddard.
You guys are evil.
I'll make a complaint to the labor ministry.
Is this everybody?
Well,
Justice, as my union rep, I need to lodge a complaint. I was summoned to these summons way too early.
Are you a bit better now?
Okay, I'll put the note in that you were being a whiny little bitch. Thank you.
You could just save time and say I pulled a Stoddard or something, you know?
Jesus fuck.
Do you want to bring your underling just in case you fall asleep mid-op?
Me?
You.
Present.
You wouldn't be the only one. All right, there it is.
I have never fallen asleep, not thank you.
All right, Recce people, what do you got?
All right. Did you say wait?
Nope, you're good.
Okay. So we departed from the airport approximately 15:30 hours. Made our way through St. Louis, and then went north of St. Louis along the MSR. Once we reached I'm not sure. I think this is a radio tower, I believe, Asado. We parked our Vic at this hide right here for about 10 minutes. From this position, we could see down the road 1x infantry, as well as 1x gas with a Dishka, as well as a 40 mic on the roof. It did not appear to be manned, but it's possible that there are multiple enemies inside that house. After about 10 minutes, we left Vic Hide and moved north of St. John, circled around St. John, and then moved to our Vic Hide at an abandoned farmhouse at 040-075 right here. Upon leaving our vehicle there, we moved directly west to the Hill Feature 390, where we found a World War II bunker facing north. It was empty, no contacts inside. From the bunker, we had to circle around to get around the rock face, at which point a transport helo with rockets overflew us, circled us once or twice, and then went back north. We waited a couple minutes after it left. We continued moving south, where 2 more transport helos flew over us. Same configuration with rocket pods. One had running lights, one did not. They circled once or twice, and then they flew out over the ocean, and I'm not sure which direction they went from there. At this point, we reached the church at 034-070. No enemies inside, and we set up an OP within the rocks here. From here, we got good eyes on the town, and at the town, we spotted... you cannot see this area from where we were, so we did not spot these targets until we moved south, so we'll get to that in a moment. We spotted 3-man patrol moving north and south up and down this road, as well as some campfires, a couple of campfires with guys just milling around it. I would say roughly 60 to 70% of the buildings here are heavily fortified with sandbags, either on the roof or covering doors or windows, so it's hard to see inside. A couple of the buildings did have enemies on top, such as this one here. And then there was a PKM soldier inside of this garage. Just south of the garage, there was 2x covered transports and a fuel truck, as well as further down the road, 1x MLRS rocket truck parked in a yard heavily illuminated. While we were sitting up top, we spotted 2 helicopters come in. One dropped a 5-man team here at 031-065, and another one dropped a team at 026-061, where they proceeded to move to the town. These soldiers were heavily equipped, night vision, good gear. We believe these are probably Spetsnaz of some sort, not your run-of-the-mill Russian soldiers. Once we had eyes on from there and could see nothing else, we decided to move south east towards the second possible OP. We got about halfway before we spotted 4 times T-72s sitting in a little tank depot right here, along with 3 infantry at a campfire, as well as 1 times mortar pit underneath the water tower. It was at this point that we found, I decided for us to go ahead and make our way back, as we had about 30 minutes to get back to base. On the way back, I spotted a World War II bunker at Peak de Face with at least 1 man inside, and this bunker faces west, watching the road down this way. By my estimation, I would say 60 to 80% of the enemies have night vision devices, so they can see at night fairly well. Edwards, anything else to add?
I believe you just forgot the 1 times infantry and the gas on the main MSR to the east of the World War II bunker.
Yeah, I mentioned that one from our first pick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Other than that, no, I got nothing else.
Once we
What's
got
your
back to our
estimate
vehicle,
of like the total enemy force? What do you think they totally have in there?
seeing as we couldn't see inside because of all the fortifications, I would say at least a company. Just
Okay.
based
you think
on the
they've
amount
got
of
a company?
armor and vehicles.
How many helicopters total did you encounter?
3. No, correction. 3 flew over us plus 2 that dropped troops off. The 2 that dropped troops
5.
off were of a different type.
So 5.
Yes.
Okay. Anybody have questions for these guys then?
I do have a question. Did you find any SPAAs or just AA in general?
I can barely hear you. Say again.
Did you find any SPAA or AA in general?
We saw no AA, just the artillery itself.
Okay. Did those helicopters have like AA on them?
The 3 helicopters at the start had rocket pods. The 2 transports that dropped off what we think are Spetsnaz were unarmed.
Okay.
Did you see any command or control like buildings, like HQ buildings in the town?
We believe the grocery store. I believe the grocery store was. I think it was this building. I forgot to mark it. It was either this building or this building. We believe one of these is probably the HQ building. It's a large grocery store with glass windows. But Edwards, he had better optics, believed he saw like computers and stuff set up inside.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
The drops of potential Spetsnaz, did they seem timed or reactionary?
They seemed timed. They just kind of hovered over town, found a good landing spot, and just dropped down and dropped their load, and then got out real quick and headed south. The helicopters headed south. The infantry went to town. The last thing, we did get eyes on the road from about this point here downwards. We did not spot anything on the road that would be like anti-tank mines or anything of that nature. But then again, they've had time since we got back to start putting stuff down. So.
Cool. Armored people, you guys got any questions for the Recce people?
I've got none. What about you, Goody?
Any man-portable anti-armor equipment spotted?
The only thing we saw that could take out armor was the tanks, and I don't recall seeing many, if any, RPG type weapons.
Roger.
Any ATGMs on the tanks by chance?
Did not have good enough eyes to see them, but I think they just had machine guns on them.
Okay, so it's just the B2s then.
The T-72s, they are up armored, so I would say like 2000s era.
Okay, so then that's just the T-71 B2 then, B3 maybe.
Okay. All right. I don't think we have anything else for the Recce then. Thank you, Recce, for your time.
Yep.
Very much appreciated.
Yep.